You can't move on if you never let go. A lot of people will ask themselves and will ask other people, hey, why can't I move on? Why am I stuck in this certain season of my life? Why can't I get over this person? But you're not letting go and you're holding on to the very thing that is keeping you there. You're holding on to the person that you can't get over. You were in a relationship with them for a long time and things didn't work out. But you decided to stay friends, and now you wonder why you can't get over them. Why you wonder why every time you see them, all those feelings rush back. You ask yourself, hey, why am I not getting anything else in my life that's better for me? Why am I always stuck in this season of my life? You have to understand that if you keep holding on to the things that are holding you down, if you don't let go of those things, then you'll never be able to move on. You ask yourself, why can't I ever achieve my dreams? Why can't I ever get that dream physique? But you refuse to let go of that junk food. You refuse to let go of those sweets, those candies. You refuse to let go of certain things, and that's why you're being held down. You have to let go in order to move on. You're doing the exact same things and expecting different results. You have to do different in order to get different. In order for your life to change, something in your life has to change. Change won't happen on its own. You have to be the one to choose to change. And the certain things that need to change, you need to let go of. You ask yourself, why can't I get over this person? But you're keeping them in your life because you say, we spent all this time together, we spent so much time together, I still love and care for them, so why wouldn't I keep them in my life? Even though our relationship didn't work out, we can still be friends. But to me, that's very immature and irresponsible, because you think that, hey, our relationship didn't work out, but our friendship can. Fundamentally, a relationship and a friendship is the same thing. Yes, there are major differences between the two, but if fundamentally your relationship didn't work, then how do you expect your friendship to also work? So if there's a certain person in your life who you seem to hold on to too much and you can't get over them, yet they're still in your life, you have to understand that you can't move on from that person. You can't move on from this chapter, this season of your life, because you haven't let them go. You need to let certain things go in order to move on. It's like if you're on a boat and whenever a boat stops, it drops an anchor, right? It leaves an anchor there so you stay where you are. But you are trying to bring the anchor back up and it's caught on a rock. It's stuck, but this is your favorite anchor and you've been through everything with this anchor and you don't want to let it go. So you decide to, hey, let me try to move the boat while also just dragging the anchor with me. But the anchor is stuck down and you don't want to let it go. You care for it so much. You've been through so much together. You spent so much time with this anchor that you refuse to let it go. You ask yourself, hey, why can't we move? Why can't I get back to shore when you aren't letting it go? Sometimes you just have to cut that anchor in order to move on. You won't be able to move on. You won't be able to grow if you don't cut the anchor and get rid of it. It's not that you don't love the anchor, you don't care about it. you just have to understand that if I want to move on, if I want to grow in my life, I have to let this go. And you can say, yeah, every time that I see this person, those feelings don't rush back in. I'm okay with just being friends with them, but you have to know that, are they okay with being just friends? Just because you are, just because you don't get those feelings, that sense of emotion, that sense of attachment to that person, doesn't mean that they don't. So before you say, yeah, everything's okay, put yourself in their shoes. Understand, hey, by us still seeing each other, by us still staying in contact, is this healthy for them? You have to take both perspectives into consideration. And yeah, I understand that it is hard that you spent so many years of your life with this person, but it didn't work for a reason. And if you hold on and if you don't let go of this person, then you will never be able to move forward. And I know that a lot of people will try to pursue a dream, try to pursue a career. People put effort and work into their dreams, their passions, and yet they're stuck in the same place. They wonder, hey, why can't I move on? Why am I stuck in this season, this chapter of my life? But you haven't let go of that laziness. You need to let go of that lust, right? You're stuck in cycles. So that's why you're never moving on in your life, because you haven't let go of that laziness. You haven't let go of that lust. You're trapped in that cycle of getting with people, sleeping with that same person again and again, choking that chicken, squeezing the weasel. You can't be doing that and expecting to move on with anything in your life. You've been doing the same and you'll always get the same unless you choose to let go of the thing that is holding you down. As long as you hold on to it, it'll bring you down. If somebody attaches an anchor to your foot and throws you in the water, are you going to try to take the anchor off, or are you going to try to swim with the anchor on? For your whole life up until this point, you've been trying to swim with the anchor on. You don't want to let go of that anchor. You don't want to cut it off because you're comfortable. You're comfortable and it's familiar to you. You have to let go of it. You have to change. I know that change can be frightful. Change can be difficult. It's very uncertain and you never know what you're gonna get, because if you always hold on to the same thing, you know that that's always gonna be with you wherever you go. But if you let go of it, you have to find another way. And there will always be another way. There will always be something to replace that with, something that's healthier, something that is in that new season of your life. So before you ask yourself, hey, why am I not moving on? Why can't I go forward in my life? Why am I not receiving all the blessings that I've been working for? Ask yourself, what is it that I'm holding on to? What is it that I cannot let go? What you're holding on to is holding you down. If you can't let go, then you'll never move forwards. Let go of those things, no matter how comfortable, no matter how much time, no matter how much love and care you have for a certain thing or a certain someone. Some people are just meant to be chapters. Some people aren't meant to be from start to finish of your story. It's your story, not theirs. So I hope everyone's doing well. I'll see y'all in the next one.